I must admit, I really must admit that when I do come across certain people, I'll have a certain conversation with them, things be good and I'll smile and it's like, okay, cool. You know, you know, as the day goes on, all right, this person is cool. We exchange social media information. What else? On top of it, get each other's number, male or female, and from then on, all right, cool. But also, I really don't really think like, okay, let me reach out to this person. And I'm gonna be completely honest because in my past, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that, to this message, is like, what is your motive? What is it you want to talk to me about? Now, don't get me wrong. It's just a thought that this message is all about the thought that I have in my head. And I'm sure for those of you that really watch my videos, that really like my videos, you can relate. You really can relate. But as I always say in my videos before, for those of you that have been watching for some time, or if you have just started watching my videos are not for everyone. And what I mean is not everybody's going to agree with me, which is okay. We can agree to disagree. But bear with me, I'm going somewhere with this. And I asked myself this question. I was like, okay, I got your information. We cool. We chopping it up. But what is your motive? And my reason is, and I must admit, maybe it has a lot to do with trauma, my past experience, right? With some people, because sometimes people come in, they'll take your energy. They're fake. They're not who they are. I'm not perfect, nor that I'm saying that I'm an angel. But I know for a fact, though, that me being the age that I am, I'm very sincere and I mean what I say. And as I stated before, I'm not perfect. But at the same time, I know that the fact that I'm a person that I can trust and believe that if I can be my own best friend, other people can appreciate the person and value who I am as a person, right? The message we're going to talk about today, right? And before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. Gene, I ask you guys to please like, share, and subscribe, all right? It's really difficult to make friends because most people use your kindness for weakness. They mistake your kindness for weakness. Before I get into the video again, let me ask you guys again, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'd like to shout out all my subscribers, the emails. Man, I appreciate y'all. It brings me full joy that, my videos are helping people. I put a smile on my face because this is something that I have been doing for a long time. And I appreciate the emails. People have their opinion. And like I said, I'm a service to people, But back to the video. It's really difficult to really have friends now. I'm in my 30s, right? I'm getting, my age, I'm not getting any younger. But when I reflect back and when I sit back and chill, right? And don't get me wrong, I got friends. I got a real good friend of mine that we chop it up every day. But sometimes too, he sees the same thing too, and we appreciate each other. We're like brothers, But we sit back and reflect, and it's like, yo, us as being men, why is it that we come across other men that we can't even have a solid conversation? Why is it that us as men, and I'm using this as an example, right? For those of us that can relate as men, and ladies, I'm coming to you too. Why is it that we can't sit back and just have agree to disagree? Don't get me wrong. A male's instinct is competition, right? It could be about anything. We can be doing this and doing that. But why is it that we can't just kick it, have a conversation, agree to disagree? Some people that we come across, It's like, just because you're real cool and real laid back, you're chill, they take it as if that you're a punk. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Just because I don't like to argue and debate about stuff that don't really make any sense. Give me a second. I apologize. I had to check something. But why is it that us as men, that we can't just, if we have an issue, if we have a certain problem with each other, why can't we just be, yo, bro, you know what you just did, I didn't like, or I didn't, like, I disagree with what you did, what you said about this and that, and, I just didn't appreciate it. And how come we can't just say, hey, you know what, okay, I offend you, I apologize, boom, boom, boom. Now, don't get me wrong. As I stated before, in a male's instinct is for us to hunt. I'm just giving you an example, just throwing things out there. Of course, competition. We're hunters, right? Ladies, why is it that we can't come across each other and why is it they gotta be fake? Now, I'm not saying with me, but I'm saying with each other, right? I'm sure a lot of you could agree. We are grown. But at the same time, it's like we cannot be, we can't be ourselves around certain people anymore, because a lot of people are really torn. A lot of people, they don't know what real is. They don't know what good is. Good to them, as I stated before in my videos before, is what you do for them. It's sacrificing your time, and they feel that they don't have to give anything to you because you're a good person. You're supposed to do it because you're good. And anything that you disagree with and you tell them off, you're a bad person. You're the worst thing. You're the enemy. It's really tough. It's really tough in these days now, because I talk about certain things in these times. I'm fixing my do-rag, y'all. Because it's like, I'm seeing things for what it is in this world that we're living in. It's true. We do say, there are things that people do say, right? I mean, I won't say things that people do say, but in my time, I know I'm all over the place, but I'm going somewhere with this. You have to set yourself up to be around the right people. And to be around the right people, it may take resources. It's going to take a change of environment. Many things. But how is it that in this present time that wherever we are, we find more people that use our kindness for weakness? How did it come to that point? How did it come to the point? It seems like when I was much more younger, and I use myself as an example, the times when my parents were growing up, even in the early 90s as I was a child, right? Things appeared and seemed to be more simple. Things appeared to be more chill and real laid back. They didn't have social media. I can remember growing up, they had the landline, and if you wasn't at the house, you missed a call. I remember they had caller IDs, and I would check the caller ID who called on the behalf of my mom and to see who called. And people didn't really have that much access to each other. Payphone. I remember the times that I used to go, me and my brother and sister, we used to go to the payphone. What my mom would be calling people. Things, and they used to hang out. But in these times now, we can't do that now, because as much access that we got to each other, as much, whatever it is, we got so much access to each other now, and now it's like we're more of a distance. And no matter what you do, and no matter how you try to explain to a person how good you are and show them, you're still a bad person. I won't say bad person. They use your kindness for weakness. You can't even. It's sort of like you have to put up a wall. But Where I'm going with this is that in these times too, it's good to be an individual and focus where you need to be. And wherever you get to be, you attract the people that you need to attract. And God willing, you meet the right people. Because you can't waste your time and energy on people that will not appreciate who you are. And it's tough. It's tough because in my reality, and this video is a little different because it's my thoughts. And I'm putting my opinion out there. It's just that it's best to just, like I said, focus on where you need to be, and God willing, the right people will be around you. Because you sit there and really waste your time and talk to people and trying to figure people out, and all you're doing is draining your energy and giving your heart and resources, and people will just drain you, you know? This video is not to be negative or bring people down, but be careful of the people that you have around you. That's where I'm going with this, because it's really tough out there. It's really tough because we need people. I love people. I love being around people, but I catch myself not wanting to be around people. It is not saying I'm venting out, but it's just that I'm learning every day as an adult that you just have to be more aware of who you're around and who you need to be around. Because one thing that my cousin told me one time, he told me it's really the environment, the people you have around you will bring you down. You know, and your thoughts. That really, you know, that really brings out and show you, you know, how your thoughts are, you know. People that you have more influence by, you know. People that are around you, people that support you, all that. So, you know, where I'm going with this is that, please, focus on where you need to be. Don't waste your time around people that's not bringing any value into your life. All right. So again, please like, share, and subscribe. And this is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. And also, in the description below, comment pin to the top. Keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. All right. Peace.